Something very important all of you must do. You received a comment sheet, just put grade across it. Well, I mean, why wait till the end? Honestly, today we're going to be covering issues with pediatric hypnosis. When we deal with children in hypnosis, what a natural. Let's face it, kids are in an altered state of consciousness half the time anyway. Now, we opened our practice in 1980, and my first pediatric session was with my own daughter. Think that's a good idea? Absolutely. And I hypnotized Angie a couple of different times, and she came home from school one day, and she said, "Dad, you've got to hypnotize me." And I said, "What's going on?" She said, "It's an emergency." I said, "Oh, emergency hypnosis. This will be good. What's happening?" Well, the teacher told me if I fail this test tomorrow, they're going to put me in the stupid reading group. Not the best communication in the world, but I figure teachers, like everybody else, have good days, they have bad days. So I hypnotized Angie, and I couldn't wait to get home the next day. I said, "How'd it go?" She said, "I got a 92. I said, "Way to go, buddy." What did the teacher say to that? Well, she said, "I'll probably fail the next test anyway." And now take the knife out of my back. So I had my first, in fact, my only parent-teacher conference. And I'm talking to this young lady, and it's like talking to a wall. There's no facial expression. Finally, I said, "Let's forget teacher, parent, there's something wrong. Tell me what's going on." "I think it's a bunch of crap that you're hypnotizing that little girl. The devil's going to suck out her soul." I said, "No, don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel." And I spent about a half an hour trying to convince her it wasn't the work of the devil, it's a way of showing you how to use more of your God-given ability. Didn't work. And I did what I always tell hypnotists not to do. I destroyed our profession. I said, "Look, there's only one or two possibilities. Either you are wrong and it's not the work of the devil, or you're right and it is the work of the devil. And if so, you never want to mess with my daughter again." And she sat there and started shaking. It didn't do a lot of good for our profession, but the kid had the easiest year ever. So the point here, if we can do hypnosis in Missouri, you can do it wherever you came from. I always get a kick out of it when I'm on the West Coast, California. And they say, "Don, you don't understand. I'm from a conservative part of California." We don't get much more conservative than Missouri. So what we want to do is make sure that you feel comfortable working with children. Here's a requirement, though, and I'm being sincere. We taught an 8-hour class on pediatric hypnosis around the country. Had an individual come back. He said, "Oh, I took your children's class a couple years ago." I said, "How'd you like it?" "I really liked it. But I found out I don't like kids." So if you're here and you say, "I really don't like no-neck monsters," this might not be the best thing for you to do. We're going to break this down into several different steps. First step that we have is the parent preliminary, pre-talk. I always get along very, very well with the kid. The only ones we don't get along with sometimes is mom and dad. They can leave something to be desired. But we have to pull information. When we do this parent pre-talk, we don't want the child in the room with us. Do you really want dad to say, "Well, he's lazy and this and this and this," in front of the child? No, he or she's probably already been bombarded with all types of negatives. So we're going to have that pre-talk with mom or dad. We're going to tell them what to anticipate. We're going to pull information from them as far as what's happening with that